whatever happens to me, I know that I am learning. I am learning new knowledge, I am gaining understanding so that I can help somebody on this earth. And they are going to cross my path, and I'm going to understand where they're coming from. Without this, I would not get them. I would not understand them. I've lost children to the world of spirit. I've held one of my babies in my hands. If I hadn't been there, how would I understand? How would I know that loss? One of the things I know when I held that little one in my hands was that I was extremely blessed to be given the knowledge that I was allowed to carry her. I was allowed to help her to the next plane of the spirit realm that she needed to go. And she learnt her last bit of knowledge being within my womb, being born, and knowing my love. So yes, there is that darkness. Yes, there is that grey. But there's also that light. That light that I was able to help that little soul to step onto their next part of their journey. And they might not be able to be physically with me, but I know they're spiritually with me. And you know how I know that is because they're in here. And wherever I go, they will be part of me. I believe that the light has all the Godheads in. And some of the things that happen to our lives seem unfair, unjust. Why are they being allowed to do this when I have to go through that? And then I stopped and thought, you know what? I need to wipe away what others are going through, and what they're dealing with, and how they're walking and how they're working. I need to focus on my pathway. I've been off my pathway bringing up a grandchild. And I knew spiritually I was going into that lay-by. But I now know I am back on my pathway. And I'm here to help the spiritual beings, the spiritual souls that are here on this earth plane. Soon I'll be giving talks about indigo children. And people say to me, oh yeah, I've heard of indigos, but the indigo umbrella is your rainbow children, your crystal children, your star seeds. And they're not just children, they're us now. Because we got brought down in all the ways, in all of the different people, so that we could help the ones that are coming after us. So by us recognising what we've done in our lives, the journeys we've done in our lives, the lessons we're having to learn from what we've gone through in life, that is all knowledge. And it's all knowledge to be shared, not to be kept inside, not to allow that hate and that darkness to take over us. It's about the light, the dark, and the shadow. And if you can keep them in balance, some people call it the Holy Trinity. I am a spiritualist minister. Some will say the Father, Son, the Holy Ghost. But the light, the dark, and the shadow still create that three. So if we can find that section of peace, that love, transformation time is crucial now, because Mother Earth, Spirit, need us to switch our lights on. There's no second guesses now. We're needed now. We're needed to share our love, our light, our knowledge, our wisdom now. Today I've been in bed most of the day to be able to do this tonight. But as I was laying in bed, I was doing a meditation, and I had this amazing shift. Something that I was like, wow, okay, what's happening now? But I didn't fight it, I went with it. I let into the fear. And that's got to be your new mantra. When things get a little bit scary, go, right, okay, I've got this. I'm going to lean into the fear because I can do this, because it's been put on my pathway so that I can learn something from it. And when I learn from it, I can then move on to my next stage of my journey. And if you can look at all the hardships, all the turmoil, all the sickness, the health, all the different things on this pathway of our lives, then we can all gain something and see it from a different vantage point. See it that what we are going through is to help somebody, not just ourselves, is to help everybody. And we're all part of a spiritual community. So let's support each other by having that shadow, that light and darkness in balance. And I'm going to say God bless.
God bless.